Hello and welcome. My name is Brenda and my current obsession is cross stitching, so that's what I've been doing this past week. My mom had some heart issues, so we had to go to some doctors this past week, so I was a little bit busy and didn't get to stitch as much as I had planned, but I did do some. I had been working on my pattern from the Fat Quarter shop. They had a free little heart pattern. This is the one that was free, and I had planned on changing words around and whatever I came up with. So this is what I've done. I can't remember how many I had done the last time. So I have those that were my first ones, and then I had initially planned on just doing these 4. I'll put a picture and show you where I was the last time. But I had initially planned on just having 4, but my husband was like, what about as you wish, as different words to have in it. So I probably will put that in the middle because I was debating on that for the last one. I almost put as you wish. So since he thought it too, I'll go ahead and I think it'll fit okay in there in the middle and put another one. I'm not sure what color I want to do, but yeah. So this is all I have as a work in progress because this was my last piece of my 14 count Aida that I got. Because I was trying to stretch it out as much as I could to wait until my floss got here for my bigger projects. It's left. They've shipped it off to me now, so I don't know how long it's gonna take to get here. It could take multiple weeks. It's currently in Shanghai, so I ordered it from AliExpress, and I'll talk about that when it finally gets here. I'll show you what it is and where I got it from and all that if you're interested. I decided to try it because it was cheaper than getting DMC, and since I'm on a budget, I wanted to try getting that. And I also bought some things on my budget that I have. I had mentioned that I was gonna get a Q-snap, which I did. I was debating on getting the 11 by 11 or the 11 by 17, but I had decided on getting the 11 by 11. And everything that I got from 123stitch.com. This was the best price that I could find. I can't remember if it was 13 something. I'll put the price for you and the link to them. So yeah, I haven't taken it out or tried it yet because I don't have my bigger pattern ready yet. So I'm going to use that for those and just move it around as I go on the bigger fabric. And then I was debating on getting multiple of them, but I just got one to try it out to see if I like it. To put I'm not gonna use it like this because I have it differently if you saw my storage video. But I'm planning on changing up the way I store my floss up just a little bit, because I felt like those plastic bobbins made it a little bit bulky. So I'm gonna get some cardstock. Well, I have cardstock, but I'm gonna get my cardstock and cut up little squares. I'll show you, and a hole punch to put my thread in, and then have another smaller hole punch for the small 1-inch binder rings. So I got this for when I want to kit up a project and have my stuff near me to hold the various threads that I'm going to use at the time. That's what I'm trying. That's why I just got one, so I could try it and see if I like it, and if I don't, then I'll try something else. And then I got these little numbers that I thought was helpful that I could put on the cardstock that I cut up that I could put the number of the, and they just have, it's a, you know, it'll have all the numbers of the floss. And it was only like $1 or $2 or something like that. So I thought that was worth it to have it look nice. And I plan on having another sticker on the other side. I didn't have like a plain sticker from them, but I will have a little empty sticker and then draw whatever symbol that they are using in the pattern. And then when I'm done with that certain pattern, I could just peel off that sticker and do that. And since I was ordering from them, I didn't want to only get those 3 things. So I got this fabric. I was trying to find an affordable piece of fabric for me. So I got this 16 count Aida. And you know, it's a little bit of a tan beigey color. And my plan for this is to go back to this Oriental Odyssey book that I had started with, using the patterns from, and go and do the one that I had mentioned, one of the ladies from the book. And I picked this one. Let me see if I can get a good... So I picked her, and they did have fabric that was more like that, but it was a little bit more expensive, so I just decided to get this, and I think it will look nice. I don't have any of the thread for this pattern, but I'm going to start that one later after I have started the other 2 larger patterns and done those for a while, and then I'll start that. I think that's all I really have to show you for today. That's the things that I got and my stitching. So I may have to wait a little while to do a video, or do a video on something else without stitching, since I don't have any more things to do right now until it gets here. But I do need to make some grime guards. I was trying to think of what they're called. Grime guards for both my 8x8 and 11x11 one that I just got, Q-Snap. And like I've said before, I'm not the best with a sewing machine, but I'm going to try to make them. So I'll probably film that if I can maneuver stuff around to get the camera to do right. So we'll see how that goes. Like I mentioned earlier, I also wanted to show you how I plan to change up my floss storage. So my videos are always really short, and I don't know, like, I watch other floss tubers and it's like 30 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour, and I don't know how people have so much to talk about. I have a pretty simple life, I guess, but I don't know, what do you talk about for so long? Even though I watch them, and then I sit here and I'm like, what do I talk about? I got nothing. Apparently I'm just extra boring. So one day maybe I will come up with something to talk about beyond just the stitching, or maybe not, and maybe my channel is just documenting what I'm doing, and that's all it will be, is just a little tidbit. So if that's what you like to see, then you could like and subscribe, or comment and tell me something to talk about. I'm not a very chatty person, so that probably doesn't help. But I guess that's all I've got. So I will see you in the next one. I will have hopefully finished this, and if something amazing happens, I'll have my floss and start on my bigger projects. I've been waiting so long. I keep saying every video that I'm still waiting, and it feels like forever, but it will eventually get here. So bye for now. I hope you all are having a wonderful time stitching, or whatever craft that you're into.